By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Congress of the United States and by the Board of Directors of Georgetown University, I officially confer upon Michael Psaros the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. And now it is my pleasure to present to you the newest double Hoya, Mike Psaros, who will deliver the commencement address.
That was humbling. That is the most humbling thing that has ever happened to me and my family. Reverend clergy, President Groves, Provost Colbert, Secretary Matson, Dean Almeida, members of the faculty and administration, distinguished guests, congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Graduates, today is the biggest day of your lives. Look around you. Remember this moment. Take it in. Celebrate it. Because today will always belong to you. Today also belongs to your mothers and fathers, to your grandparents, and your brothers and sisters. Please reflect on your parents' hopes, dreams, and prayers that led you to this incredible moment today, as well as their unconditional love and sacrifice. Graduates, you have received the blessing of a Georgetown education and the blessing of the life-transformative Georgetown experience. You become graduates of an elite university whose mission is not only to educate the world's finest minds, but also to form young women of character and integrity with a lifelong moral compass explicitly grounded in faith. You must use the blessing you receive from Georgetown to make the world a better place, each in your own unique way, to give more than you receive, to make an impact, to serve with purpose and humility as a force for good in the world. This is Georgetown. This is who we are. This is what we honor and celebrate today. And this is why I am such a committed alum. I am who I am today because of the value and value system I learned from my family, from Georgetown, and the church. Each reinforced the other. I grew up in Weirton, West Virginia, a small steel town south of Pittsburgh. Weirton, home of Weirton Steel, is a multi-generational town with families who immigrated from Southern Europe a century ago to work in the steel mill. While my parents and I were born in West Virginia, I did not learn to speak English until I went to kindergarten. Weirton was my entire life growing up. I intended to get an engineering degree, follow my dad into the mill, work for 30 years, and retire in the town where I was born. My world abruptly changed when I was in high school. The owner of Weirton Steel announced it was going to close the mill, which would have meant the death of our town. The mill's workers decided to try to buy the mill, and they sent representatives in their jeans, in their boots, to Wall Street, where they were introduced to the most important investment banker of his generation. He assigned, in turn, a young vice president named Gene Kalin to do something which had never been done before. In January of 1983, Gene engineered the largest employee buyout in history. This buyout saved Weirton Steel, its thousands and thousands of jobs, and gave us a future. The Weirton employee buyout, while I was in high school, was my epiphany. I witnessed the power of capital to transform American industry and I witnessed the incredible power released when labor and management work together. I decided to commit my life to saving industry, to saving jobs, and to saving towns like mine. I decided I wanted to be Gene. A decade later, after a remarkable series of life events, I would first go to work for Gene and then partner with Gene and David Shapiro to create KPS Capital Partners. The first big step in achieving my dream was becoming a Hoya. Georgetown changed my life and transported me from that small steel town in West Virginia to Wall Street. My experience at Georgetown included interning on Capitol Hill for Senator Rockefeller, living and studying in Japan, surviving both the challenges of the classroom during the day and the intense debates about life and future with my friends at night up and down M Street. My Georgetown experience provided me with the tools to compete, the confidence to succeed, and the lifelong moral compass. The ambition, drive, and work ethic of my classmates opened my eyes to the possible and elevated my expectation of what I could do in life. For that, I will always be eternally grateful. I also made my best friends, one of whom is here today as a proud father of a graduate, my godson, sitting in the front row. Today, when you leave these gates, you'll embark upon your lives and career. And I would like to give you some practical advice from Mike, the simple manufacturing guy, on how to be happy and successful. Have a passion, purpose, and mission in life. Finding your passion is a very personal decision. Only you know what motivates and excites you and provides you with purpose. Whatever path you take in life, do not be influenced by money. Do not be influenced by glory or the opinion of your peers. Find your own path to success and happiness. Have a strong faith and belief system. Each of you has a divine spark and an immortal soul. Having a strong faith will ground you and will be your rock in good times and bad. Always put your family first. Your family is the only place where you will find unconditional love, understanding, and forgiveness. Each family has its myths, stories, and poetry. That will be your safe harbor in a challenging world. The most important decision, speaking of family, that you will ever make is the choice of your spouse. Choose wisely. The only reason I am standing here today is because of the unconditional love and support of my wife, Robin. She is the rock upon which we have built our family. Value and maintain relationships. Every true friend is priceless, especially the friends that you all made here on the hilltop. The friends that I made at Georgetown are my brothers today. We have been through ups and downs, good times and bad, but I know when I get up every morning, they are always here for me. There is nothing more important than your name and your reputation. It takes a lifetime to build a reputation and a moment to lose it. Always conduct yourselves with character and integrity as befits a Hoya, and you will achieve not only self-respect, but the respect of others. Work hard, and then work harder. There is no substitute for hard work. Please listen to me when I say, I do not know anyone at the top of their profession who has ever used the words or the expression work-life balance. You must put in the hours and be present in person in the workforce to learn and apprentice. Said differently, as we say at KPS, you have to flat out bring it every day. Play to win, especially in today's winner-take-all society. Hoyas play to win. Successful people set ambitious goals for themselves, are never satisfied, try to improve every day, and elevate the performance of everyone around them. Maintain your intellectual curiosity and have a lifelong commitment to learning. Take prudent risks throughout your life and career. I do not know any successful person who has played it safe. Successful people have the self-confidence and the judgment to know when to take risks. My grandfather, the giant of my life, was a survivor of the first great genocide of the 20th century in Asia Minor and Anatolia, where he was made an orphan at a very young age. He used to say to me in Greek, "Na mi fovasetin zoe," and in his broken English, "Don't be scared the life." What Mike the Barber would say to you graduates today is never give up. Greatness is achieved through grit, determination, and sheer force of will. Never give up. Find a mentor to advise and guide you throughout your career. Dr. Reena Agrawal became my mentor when I was her finance student here at Georgetown. After a 30-year mentorship, our collaboration created the Georgetown Psaros Center for Financial Markets and Policy, now the most important policy center of its kind in the United States. My final words, and this comes straight from my heart with great emotion. Please be proud, active, passionate, and committed Hoyas forever. We are all one family. We all share the most unique and extraordinary experience. We all share the same value and value system. I encourage you to volunteer your time and invest your resources in this university, which has provided you with such an extraordinary experience and provided you with so much opportunity. I encourage you to stay involved, stay active, give back. I know you will. Class of 2025, I congratulate you again, and in my language, proclaim you oxy. And in the words of St. Ignatius, I exhort you all to go forth and set the world on fire. Thank you.